What is up, my bitches?
Ooh!
I'm Mcstud.
I'm Mrs. Mcstud.
Yeah! What? What?
Oh.
What's the matter?
Sorry. You have this hair like laying sideways, so I thought you
Yeah,
missed one.
I gotta trim the goatee. I've shaved the face, gotta trim the goatee.
Yeah.
Shave the face, gotta trim the goatee.
Okay.
I shaved the face, I gotta trim the goatee. Bang!
I
balls.
said okay.
Cock and balls.
Cock and balls.
Ah, happy Sunday, bitches. Happiest of Sundays. The happiest of motherfucking Sundays, because tomorrow is Monday. We get to go to work and we get to fucking do some dumb shit all day.
Ew. I'm not that happy about tomorrow
I'm
being
not either.
Monday.
Not really. Fuck, I work 12 days straight at least.
Yeah. You're
Oof.
stupid.
Yeah.
I'm not be doing that.
That sucks the camel's dick. 13 at least.
Oof.
Oof, counting today.
Great balls of fire.
Oh shit, I got a couple of them right here.
0.0 seconds.
Ooh, if my balls are on fire though, I might need to go to the clinic. Get checked out for venereal diseases. They don't call them STDs anymore, they call them STIs. Sexually transmitted infection.
Infections.
The thing with infections is you can cure them. Can't you? Take antibiotics.
Yep.
Diseases, some are curable. But why do we have to change it to an infection? I'm sorry, but AIDS is an infection. Herpes is not an infection.
We even, when I was doing benefits last time, they quit calling short-term disability STD.
Well, I wonder why. Doesn't an infection raise your white blood cell count?
Mm-hmm.
So do these raise your white blood cell count? I have not done research into the sexually transmitted disease field.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they do.
Really?
Yes.
I have no idea. I've never looked into it. Why would you look into it? Did you need to?
No.
Or did you have a high blood cell count?
No, it's common knowledge. Actually, you probably learned about it in health.
STDs do that? I don't remember that part.
I'm almost 100%, yeah.
Any feedback will be greatly appreciated, because I don't know.
Don't want to be wrong.
I'm not usually.
You're always wrong when it comes to me and you.
Oof, that ain't no shit.
Oof,
Fuck.
whatever.
Even when I'm right, I'm wrong.
This is true. Even when you're right, I can still find something you're wrong about.
Yeah. Well, okay, that's fine, but this is not. I secede. You win. I'll just bite my head off,
Oof.
spit it out. Hate me, then masturbate me.
Seriously?
So, hope you guys had a good weekend. It's been really cool here lately. 70s during the day, 50s during the night. Last night was the best night we've had since we moved in here to have a fire. I have to work at 8 in the morning. So we went out there till what, 2:20?
2:15.
2:15.
I had to come in at 2:15.
I had to come in and go to bed.
I bet you're tired though today. Are you tired?
I feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, normally I'm okay. Like, we've done that on regular work nights.
Yeah. Well, we've got less sleep than that, really. That's why I said 2.
Yeah, and I drank probably more than I would on a regular work night.
Fast, too.
In a shorter period, because I was not tired. And I'm like, well, in order to get tired, I need to get intoxicated.
You succeeded.
Not really.
Not intoxicated, but you succeeded to get tired.
But I did not get drunk.
You did not get drunk.
But I got tired.
Yes.
So I lay in the bed on my back with my arm out, waiting for her to come in. She wants to go watch the great food truck race, have another beer. I'm like, cool. Also, I guess I didn't know. I fall asleep. I was like wondering if I was going to be able to fall asleep. I'm out. So she watches 2 episodes and has 2 beers. Cool. And she's like, it's quiet. Everyone's in bed. Enjoy the peace of quiet. It's nice, isn't it?
It is nice.
It is nice. No interruptions on your TV or anything like that. You can see why it might be easy to fall asleep out there.
Yes.
With it being so quiet and drinking and late.
You know, when I came to bed, though, I wasn't really even tired all that much. I was like, man, I could probably go another 2 hours. But then I was like, but if he wakes up, then he'd probably come out here because that's what I do, and I'd come out there and yell at you.
No.
So I'm just like...
I might check on you, but I wouldn't come and yell at you. Just make sure you're okay. Especially if the house is all quiet and I don't hear you. You might be asleep on the couch. You might want to come to bed.
This is true.
So I would check on you, but I was asleep and I woke up. My alarm started at 6:30. like on a fucking regular work night.
Oof.
I had to go get your phone, bring it over to my side. I had both phones beside my head. Still wake up later than I planned on.
I still woke up and watched you out.
The sucky thing is, I felt better at 6:45 than I did at 7:20. I thought I could get ready in 10 minutes and be out the door. No. So I come in to wake her up to let her know I'm leaving. Titties hanging out. I'm like, hey, those are still out. I even tried to grab one.
They were out when you woke up, because that's how I fell asleep.
Well, you were facing the other way.
Oh.
Yeah, you weren't cuddling with me. You were facing the wall. I was like, and I rolled up beside you for a little bit
Ew.
while I was waiting for the alarms to go off. Oof. Yeah, titties swinging.
Titty swinging.
And yeah, how many guys are lucky enough to have a woman? Got her titties out all night. Just flapping against your chest.
Ew.
Like I wake up sometime here, it's clap. I'm like, oh, just a titty.
Whatever. Oh, God.
Every once in a while, I'm like, and it's a nipple. I'm like,
Oh, Jesus.
I start
whatever.
sucking on it like a baby going back to sleep. Get mother's milk.
Blah, blah, blah.
Then I wake up, she's like, what the hell? My tongue out, milk just running down my face. Your kids ever do that? Fall asleep with the bottle and then the milk just, they're like,
Yes.
that'd be me.
But
On your titty. Hashtag on your titty.
I was a dental assistant, so my kids never got to lay down and drink a bottle.
Oh, that's why you like sucking dick so much.
I
Cleanse the teeth.
had to hold them.
I bleach them.
Seriously.
So, there was a Bellator last night. Remember Nick Newell, the one-arm fighter?
Yeah.
Won by submission in the first round.
Holy fuck.
Yes.
I'd love to watch that. I didn't even know it was
Well,
on.
it wasn't on because they played on that Dazzin bullshit, that paid
Oh.
shit network now.
Okay.
So, and Mitch Rowan was the main fight, but I don't know if he won or not. I just saw that, like, when I looked at it yesterday before we went outside, Nick Newell had won by submission in the first round.
I'm glad that he
Cheers to
won
him.
because they were going to.
So, well,
He
I
was
think
signed to prove
he
himself.
fought or signed I think he signed a one-fight contract. They're expecting him to get a multi-fight contract now.
Yeah.
So he went in there, got the win. Good for him.
Good
I
for him.
always liked watching him. He's fun to watch. Dude with one arm, fucking killing it. The other big news for Colts fans. Dun 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 dun. So the Colts played the Bears. Was that their last the third preseason game?
Yes.
Was it the third or last? I don't know. Anyway, they played the Bears. And after the game, I think they lost to the Bears.
Mm-hmm. They did.
Andrew Luck holds a press conference and retires. I'm not going to say I'm sad about that because as far as quarterbacks go, I really like Brissett for the Colts. I'm not a Colts fan, but I'm a partial Colts fan because I have to be in the mixed fan Houston, even though Miss Mcstud will not cheer for the Raiders.
I do sometimes if they're not playing the Colts.
They're not playing Colts.
If they're playing the Colts or if they're playing Green Bay.
They play the season at home here in Indy.
And we're going.
Yes. But how'd that make you feel, Miss Mcstud?
I'm not getting into my spill yet. You can get into your spill. How do you feel about it?
Name a pussy that's taken more poundings than Andrew Luck. Nina Hartley.
Who the fuck's that?
Old school porn star.
And why do you know her name?
Because when I was young, that was the one that popped up. Trying to find porn online at 15, 16 when the internet was at its, still coming up.
So you know a porn star name.
Yep.
Not impressed with that at all.
She's like, nope, not impressed like that at all.
That has nothing to do with anything.
I was a horny fucking teenager. The thing is, you couldn't really get videos unless you had like the big, real expensive satellite connections. You can get pictures. Like, you remember dial up,
Mm-hmm.
Peak hours you couldn't get on. Yeah.
And it just spins and you hope.
Or the peak times it was like Fuck! I just want to get on the internet. Everyone get the fuck off. And it focused around times people watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if sitcoms were on, you have to wait till like 8:20. Because, you know, people got off the fucking internet to watch TV. God, I'm old.
You are old. And you
I was happy when I
age.
bought, I don't know what speed modem I had, but it was not the 36K or the 56K. And I was so happy when I worked at Kmart, I saved some money to buy a 36K modem. Just to have it slightly faster internet speed. I never had the 56K.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And then I'll be damned once they brought God, I was in college by the time they brought a broadband cable. Time Warner Cable finally offered broadband internet. Yeah, I used to sell CDs in school for $5. You know how long it took to download a song? And I had to make like a song with 17, or a CD with 17 songs. And then burn the bitch. It took like a half hour to burn a CD back then too. Because the burners were still young. Like, fuck. Trying to do a little extra, make a little extra cash. in school.
Half a night.
Yeah. So you buy the big spindle of CDs because you make more money selling it for $5. The thing is, I didn't really make money because it took too much of my fucking time for $5 a goddamn CD. But I couldn't really charge any more than that because, I mean, what Sam Goody sold them for like $20 at a time, $17.99. If you're lucky, Karma Records in Muncie might have had them for a little cheaper.
Charge that for fucking $10.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. That's back when they still sold the...
You went on DVDs talking about Andrew Luck.
Yeah, anyways, yes. Andrew Luck. In his defense, the man's taken a beating his entire career because the Colts' offensive line is shit.
It really is.
Like the man...
That's
like,
from a Colts
but,
fan.
in also his defense, Brett Favre took a fucking fuck ton of hits. And he fucking... Brett Favre was like the fucking Terminator of quarterbacks. Was he not? I know you gotta be a Brett Favre fan because you're a Packers fan too. That man would get hit and he would fucking get slow to get up. Break a finger, he'd tape his fingers together. Be out for like a drive or two. Come back in.
The problem is they let, and I mean this in all due respect, they let Andrew Luck be the pussy that he made himself out to be. They let him be that way. They paid him out.
They got this amazing quarterback. He was really a pretty good quarterback, but they didn't hire anyone to protect him.
This is right, but they never made him take the shots. They never made him still play after he'd taken shots, which I agree with and I don't agree with. In a sense, I mean, he's what, 30 years old? He's 30 years old, so he's at his prime. So what, I know that his body
can recover
quicker than, for say, Peyton
Tom
Manning
Brady. If
or
Tom Brady gets
Tom
smashed.
Brady or
Tom Brady's a machine
Brett
too.
Favre. But and the thing is with Andrew is that, like, I look back on all the times that he's played, and I can't remember a time that he ran the fucking ball.
He didn't have a chance.
When did he run it?
He didn't have a chance.
Why?
Because he was sacked by the time he got the fucking...
Well,
by the time it was
sometimes.
time to scramble.
Sometimes, though...
He did run. He did run the season opener. I'm pretty sure he ran. When we went to that season, I got free tickets to the season opener last year.
The problem is that number one, our offensive line sucks, and they allowed him to get hit. Number two, you've got to kind of be able to make passes that go far, and his passes had to be short because of his arm.
His arm strength wasn't the greatest.
So that sucked. And on a side note, we got pretty far last year, and he didn't play. So I think we're going to do okay, especially with Brissett.
This gives Brissett time to really develop. You know, he's gotten time, but he's had more time to really develop because he was an asset to have for backup. If they were going to make a trade, they got Brissett.
But it pisses me off that the Colts knew this for a couple of weeks before they all act like they're crying on a fucking press conference.
No, they didn't know he was going to do that.
They did know.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
I heard it was all surprise.
It wasn't surprise.
Well, I heard he talked.
If you think it's a surprise,
Well, I don't
then
know.
how is Ryan Grigson going to be there? Jim Irsay was going to know about it and have comments. And whoever the fuck that other dude
that's true.
was.
The
They
GM,
knew.
the general manager.
Yeah, I can't remember his
Whatever
old
his name
name.
is.
That old guy's name.
He's
But
not old.
Ryan. Okay, the dude that was on the press conference that I was watching is old.
That was,
so
that was
that's
Irsay,
not the
that was
same guy.
Irsay talking.
Okay, well, he's old as fuck and he does drugs. And Ryan Grigson, like he knew all the questions that they were going to ask. He was completely prepared for that press conference. And you're not going to tell me that he wasn't.
All right.
But for all the people out there, this is what it pisses me off. For all the people out there that says Andrew Luck can replace Peyton Manning. Number one, Peyton Manning was very good quarterback, but he was the whiniest motherfucker I've ever seen on a fucking football field.
Coming from a Colts fan.
He completely cried. Real tears. Cried. Make Indianapolis look ridiculous. All over fucking TV, it was on the news. People made Facebook posts about it. Statuses. Am I supposed to be a Peyton Manning fan after that? No. I don't support wimps. I'm sorry. Andrew Luck, on the other hand, he got hurt a lot of times, but he never fucking whined. He never cried. I've never seen a tear on that man's face. Nowhere. The only time I ever saw a tear on that man's face was last night's press conference, which I watched, and he had cried a little bit. You could tell his eyes were, wet, and his face was red. But he had cried, but that was a big decision in his career. He had a right to cry.
You know what? Another in the rumor mill. I heard his dad is part of the XFL, the revamping of the XFL, the Vince McMahon's doing, WWE. Remember that?
Yeah.
I heard his dad's a part of that, and that he might potentially take the time to rest and heal and play for the XFL.
That was on an email.
You saw it too?
Yeah, it was on my email because I finally got a fucking email with this big news today at like 3. I'm like, what the fuck? This is old news. They had a press conference last night. I should have been notified about this as soon as it happened. But anyways, because I had to find out in a fucking Facebook post.
No, actually,
I'm signed up for text messages. No, I told you that I seen on some guy's post and you looked on ESPN.
Oh yeah, you did, and I was like, oh yeah, that's true.
But I signed up for text alerts, email alerts, everything that goes on major about the Colts. I should get an email or a text about. So I get texts about dumb shit, training camp and all this other dumb shit. I still haven't got a text about his retirement.
I got emails about it.
I got an email, but from the
text?
Colts news or whatever, but I never got a text. But anyways, so I'm just going to say this. I support Andrew Luck's decision. However, I think that within the next couple of years that he will heal since he's in his prime and he's trying to wait on he's trying to be semi-healthy for his baby to be born. I do think that he will return. And I kind of sadly, I care less if he plays for the Colts or not, really. But anyways, I think that he will return to some kind of football.
I think technically when you retire, before your contract's over, if you decide to come back, you have to play for the same team.
I don't think you do.
I think you do. Yes, there's sports that if you retire, like Jordan, I believe Jordan was still in contract with the Bulls, like he wasn't going to another team anyway. But when he come back, he was still contractually obligated to play for the team.
But they paid him out.
They
therefore, they agreed that his season...
Was that a severance?
...is over. And they agree that they have paid him out his compensation that was owed for this season. So they have I think that
the contract. They paid him out for their contract.
Well, I think that I think that if he might come back before his contract was up with the Colts, then he might have to go back to the Colts. But if he waits until his contract is up, then I don't think he has to.
I forget when he signed that contract, but by the time the XFL might be coming around, but that shit was kind of a joke when it came out the first time.
But this only means one thing.
What's that?
You have to buy me another authentic jersey.
Oh shit! She puts the pressure on me. So, what she's saying is she wants a Derek Carr jersey.
The fuck I do! Who do I want?
Brett Favre or Aaron Rodgers.
And the Colts.
T.Y. Hilton.
Exactly. I'm a motherfucking T.Y. Hilton fan, and I always will be. That motherfucker runs. I love him. I love T.Y. Hilton.
I think she looked better in the old school green and yellow Packers Brett Favre jersey.
Okay, but you're going to give me two. I already done told you this. I said
FFS.
I said that I wanted a Green Bay Packers one, and you're like, oh, you look good with I think the yellow one with the green. Mm-hmm. I said okay.
Or green with yellow.
But now you have to replace this. And I always said I wanted a fucking T.Y. Hilton, so this you're gonna get me.
He's a hell of a receiver.
I know he is. You don't have to tell me.
But he's gonna look silly when he plays the Raiders.
You wish. We're still gonna beat the fucking Raiders. Jacoby Brissett knows what the fuck he's doing, and he already knew this shit was coming, and he was ready to be signed in.
With that being said, we do have a whiny bitch as a receiver, great receiver, in Antonio Brown. But I think everything's coming to terms with our Reds, so he'll be ready to play.
Hold on. The Raiders receiver's whiny?
He was the one that was bitching about his helmet. And he has the frostbite feet.
Okay, so another Peyton Manning is what you're saying the Raiders have.
No, he's more like a diva, in my opinion. But,
is he actually going to wear the fucking helmet that he needs to wear?
Yeah, I think they came to agreement on the helmet today or yesterday. One of the two. Can't remember. All I know is the Raiders record will go up one in the win column, and the Colts record go down one.
That's just
up
what
one
you
in the loss column.
wish. And you know what? You only wish that because I cannot wait to get your ass to that fucking Colts game, and we will not be driving that day. I can already tell you, because we fight sitting at home. And I can only imagine what it will be like in the fucking stadium. It will be.
Well, like I said, the last Colts game we were at, there was an old couple where they played the Browns. Where the woman had a Browns jersey, the dude had a Colts jersey. She's gonna have the Colts jersey. I'm gonna have my fucking Raiders.
And we will be arguing.
Bo Jackson jersey.
We will have an audience probably around us.
I don't give a fuck.
They probably won't even need to watch it.
They'll probably have people come out like, "Are you guys okay?" "Oh yeah, we're fine. We're just fucking."
We do this shit all the time.
Yeah, so she's the fucking Colts fan. I'm the Raiders fan, and the Raiders are gonna win. So you can take your little stewardess ass back up there.
It will be.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes, $7.75 a fucking beer.
Do you have any idea how much I'm gonna pay for tickets?
Way more than that. Yeah.
$7.75 for a beer is not that much compared to the ticket prices.
Anyways, I'm glad you enjoyed us ranting for 23 minutes.
Oof.
Yeah. Andrew Luck, I'm sorry. This jersey will never be hung in the rafters of Lucas Oil Stadium.
He is still going to be hung on me.
You know, even though Peyton Manning was whiny, Andrew Luck was not even half the quarterback that Peyton Manning was. Peyton Manning's one of the all-time greats. I'm not a Colts fan, but real talk, Peyton was one of the all-time greats.
Luck did what he could.
He did what he could with what he had. But I want to finish this. There's two types of quarterbacks. Typically speaking, from a GM perspective, when you get a quarterback, they're fragile. That's why they wear minimal shit so they can move around. And some of them wear more protective shit now, but they're the fragile player that you had to protect. So when they signed Andrew Luck as a first-round draft pick in 2012, I believe it was 2012, they should have considered protecting his ass prior to the draft. And I don't think it's his fault, but they're fragile quarterbacks and they're fucking durable quarterbacks. And Andrew Luck, unfortunately, was not a durable quarterback. He was fragile. He was no Brett Favre.
No, and he wasn't a Peyton Manning, but he was his own type of quarterback. And I think that if the Colts had a different offensive line, then he would have been perfectly fine. Like,
yes,
he knew what the fuck he was doing.
You're right. Like, I know you hate the Patriots, but when the Patriots put Tom Brady on the field, he had protection. He got sacked a few times, nothing major. Like, he might have taken a few big hits in his
I
career.
don't give a fuck about Tom Brady.
But I'm just saying.
I'm telling
the man's
you.
still playing after 40.
You know what?
And
Because
doing better.
nobody fucking sacks his ass.
Because they
How
can't.
many times all season?
Because they
exactly.
can't.
It's not his fault. It's the offensive
It's the offensive line. The New England Patriots put
It
together a
doesn't
line.
matter what his body can handle or not. They shouldn't been able to get to him.
It's like back when the Cowboys won the fucking Super Bowl. They put a fucking line together to protect goddamn Troy Aikman. But
Right.
that
It
dynasty
does not
didn't last
make
long.
Tom Brady a stellar fucking quarterback.
He really is a stellar quarterback.
But Tom Brady is protected fiercely by his offensive line, which Luck did not have.
Yeah, I agree.
So do not ever compare him to Tom Brady.
Well, you need to say.
Fuck Tom Brady. I give two fucks. I hate that fucking name. Why do you even start me on him?
Because.
And if he actually got sacked as much as Luck, would he be able to be Tom Brady? Probably not.
So at work
So
tonight.
your point's invalid.
At work, when I was picking up the vinegar and the water and all the other shit, I was behind this dude with really gray blonde hair, slicked over to the side, these really short shorts. He had this gray shirt on, and I was sitting there waiting. I was trying to get through to find the vinegar. I didn't notice at first. Then I had to wait for another guy to go through. I noticed he had a shirt on that said Team Tom Brady on the back.
Seriously.
Dude looked like Anderson Cooper.
You cannot even. I did never want it. You should be grounded. I think you might be grounded.
I ain't grounded.
I think you might be in the doghouse.
I'm not in the doghouse.
How can you compare Andrew Luck, even if he's fucking retired, he's still a fucking Colts player. How can you compare Luck to Tom Brady? They are not. The only thing they ever would have in common is they're both fucking quarterbacks. Because if Tom Brady bodies cannot take a fucking beating like Andrew Luck has.
Well, Andrew Luck was no Brett Favre either.
Andrew Luck was no Peyton Manning either. But you know
No.
what? He did what he could with what he had.
What?
So suck my dick.
Retire?
Well.
Sorry, I gotta
comes down
talk. I gotta talk shit
You're
as a
a
Raiders
fucking
fan.
dickhead.
And I enjoy fucking pushing the buttons.
You do, and Tom Brady, ooh.
I don't like Tom Brady either
Why
because
don't you go and try to take a drink?
because
So you
my
just
team
shut
was the
this in your
reason.
fucking
My team
mouth.
was the beginning of the fucking New England Patriots dynasty. So that being said, that
You
started
just should
it.
better end this before you start get me started again.
I'm just saying, my team was the reason they like.
The bottom line.
They got their first Super Bowl after a
The
fucking
bottom
loss
line
from the
is that
Raiders.
you owe me
They
two
lost. The
jerseys.
Raiders lost to them
So you better
because
be
of the
buying
goddamn
them.
tuck rule.
And I want him before before the season starts.
Well, you better start sucking this dick.
You ain't getting that for fucking talking shit about Andrew Luck and Tom Brady. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't getting nothing.
Anyways, I'm
Doghouse.
Mcstud.
I miss this Mcstud.
We gonna burn this tonight?
Are you fucking serious?
I'd actually seen a video of someone burning a Luck jersey on Facebook. That's kind of wild, even though they knew he got beat the fuck up. Anyways, deuces, bitches. I'm Mcstud.
I miss this Mcstud.
And we'll catch you bitches later.